Hey y'all, coming to you from the ScottieDTV You Can't Cancel Cool Road Tour 2020. And today I'm out at Rutterz Rods. And Mike's got a 57 Ford I think y'all are gonna like. Let me get the camera turned around, we'll take a quick look at it. Mike, what a cool old Ford, brother. Tell me a little bit about it.
Thanks, Scotty. This 57 Ford Custom that we did, again, for Doyle Thomas. Great customer to work for. He didn't have a 57 Ford in his collection, so he was ready for one, and this is what we built for him.
Tell me, it says it's an F code on the back?
Yeah, so this is our modern day interpretation of the 57 Ford F code. In 1957, the most common F code was in the T-Bird. That was a 312 Y block with a supercharger. Very few of those, and I don't know the exact numbers, but they're really, really rare, found their way over into the bigger body Ford, the Custom, the 300 series. And so we did a little bit of research on it and decided that we would sort of bring our own 2020 version of that into reality for Doyle.
Now, was this the top of the line car? Absolutely
not. This was the bottom of the barrel. You couldn't really get a car any cheaper than this one in a big body car if that's what you wanted. It's considered a sedan and a post. The Custom was the lowest of the low on the option list. Had the least amount of trim on it, no carpet, roll-up windows, and just your basic plain moonshine running car.
That's very cool. Was this black and gray, the original colors?
No, this car was actually a kind of a champagne color. I can't remember the exact name of it right now, but it was two-tone, originally two-tone. Knew we were going to go black with this one, and we kept everything Ford. The gray that's on this is actually the new Ford Leadfoot gray.
Oh, okay, cool. And those wheels, I mean, they got hubcaps, but obviously those are some custom wheels too.
They are. Again, we went to Chris Sage to build these wheels for us. Eric Brockmeyer designed them as well. We just wanted something that looked like it belonged with the car, something simple and clean, and we knew we wanted to run a hubcap on it, so this is what we come up with.
So the actual wheel itself is aluminum?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then did you have to have those caps made, or did those?
No, those are reproduction caps.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what size are they?
On this one, we did 18s by 9 on the front and a 20 by 10 on the back.
Man, it's a good looking car. Now I'm noticing no mirrors and stuff. Was that because of the model, or is that some stuff you've taken off?
No, it's just plain. I mean, it just, like I say, this one had absolutely no boxes checked on the option list. So what we did, again, to mimic the F code, was this car's got a 2012 Shelby GT 500 drivetrain in it. So it's the supercharged version of Ford's motor today, the 5.4 liter mod engine with a Tremec 6-speed. And on the shifter, we took and we tried to disguise it as a top loader so it looks like a 4-speed. So,
oh, and how'd you get all that to fit in there?
We've done quite a few of these motors, and they do take up a bunch of room, but once you get used to what you got to knock out of your way to get them in there, you just kind of go ahead and get it going and work it in. But this car's sitting on a complete chassis, which has helped us some from Art Morrison as well. So
did you have clearance problems? Because again, we're dealing with a roof, a hood that's short.
Well, it's kind of been the norm for us. Again, what we get used to is they're tall at the top and tall at the bottom. So I mean, we modified the oil pan on it, and we just got lucky that everything clearance under the hood. Again, you're just working with minimal
sure
distances.
No, at the end of the day, though, you made it look like Ford put it back and put it there in 1957.
I really appreciate you saying that, because that's what we try to do. We started that quite a bit ago with some cars for Doyle, and he really liked it. And sometimes it seems like they're not real showy, right, you know, as far as in the show car world, but we try to make them clean and really just try to make it look like it come out the back door Ford if we could. So
yeah, because I mean, you've got a really clean install. It looks like it could have came from Ford, but we don't have any paneling.
Right.
I mean,
right.
I'm not saying that's the easy way to do
it,
but a lot of times that paneling is covering up stuff that you couldn't hide otherwise.
Yeah, and sometimes simple is harder to do than complex, to be honest with you. I mean, right. It's a challenge for us, and but I like the end result. It's worth the effort.
Now, people are going to want to know, why is this Ford motor orange?
Well, that's a throwback for Doyle. It's just an accent color that we do, but his business in Whataburger restaurants in Texas is what allows him to allow us to build these cars for him. So we, in a lot of his projects, we put a little bit of that touch of that. Here's where the money come from in it, you know. So
well, and so just so Doyle knows, anytime I get my Whataburger, I try to go in and get a burger because I know he needs the cash.
You help pay for that orange, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Now it's very cool. Tell me about the interior.
The interior is basically it's just a bench seat in the front. All the interior's been redone again by Paul Atkins shop there in Alabama. It is leather. It's been upgraded, but we kept it plain and simple. The fabric that's in the inserts of the seats and the door panels is actual 1957 Ford new old stock material.
No kidding.
He was able to find that for us, and got a little bit concerned that we was going to have enough of it because it was so old. The edges, he said, were brown on it. So
okay.
you know, he had to kind of cut around that. So we got good material, but we just really wanted this car to be clean and simple and really a throwback to its heritage. And Doyle wanted again just something that looked like he could have been running shine back in the day with it. So.
Because he's not a big flashy fabrication guy, changed a bunch of things, right? A lot of
no,
his stuff
he's true to the car's design. I mean, we change a few things on it, but mostly try to go in and just clean stuff up. And most of the modern type features, I mean, he likes your creature comforts as well as anybody does.
Sure.
But you know, we try to hide those and not know that they're there. But
now, did you keep the roll down windows, or did they go power on this?
They're actually power.
Okay.
Yeah, but they look like they roll down.
Right. No, I was going to say that would have been taking it far away, but you could have done it and made it look like it was, and not.
Well, we didn't even put the carpet in it. So originally this car would have had a rubber mat, so we went back with the rubber mat in it.
What about the gauges hanging all over it?
Again, that's kind of a throwback to that F code. The tachometer in the dash, we kind of Frenched it in the dash a little bit there in the center where it would have just been more or less just kind of bolted on, but we did smooth it out some. But that was part of the F code series. It had the tack in the center and then a little instrument cluster similar to what we did around the steering column that housed the supercharger instruments in it. So.
Right. Well, brother, like I always say, it takes taste, talent, and money to have a cool car, and it's obviously all three of them will come together on this one.
The car is just an absolute blast to drive, so we like it when they turn out that way because Doyle, he puts all of his vehicles to the test, so he enjoys looking at them as much as he likes using them. So.
Right on. Well, folks, there you go. What a cool 57 Ford, and keep in mind when you buy a Whataburger, make sure you stop and get a burger because that goes to the guy that goes to Rudder, and Rudder needs the money to keep building cars.
We need those number 3 combos.
That's right. Number 3 combo is what you want to get. Mike, thanks so much for having me out, brother.
Thank you, Scotty. I really appreciate it.
So there you go from Rutterz Rods in Bristol, Tennessee, a 1957 Ford. You know you can't cancel cool. Hope you all have enjoyed it. See ya! Make sure you subscribe to this channel and visit ScottieDTV.com for an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the one at the end of this video.